Hello there. What is going on, everyone? We are going to be doing something fun today. We're going to build a Mandalorian list for the Rebels, and the purpose of this is kind of going back to one of my last videos where I was talking about building a list for your friends or building a list for your opponent. And you know, my buddy Sean and I play Legion a lot, and we recently decided, hey, let's kind of plan a game where we're going to build a list for each other. And so we each kind of talked about that, and I won't spoil exactly what we found for each other to play, but I will be spoiling. This was like the runner-up list, an optional list, and I still think it's a good list, and we're going to talk about it a little bit in the thought process that goes into it. If you guys are new here to the channel, we are still giving away a lightsaber, so you just have to be a subscriber and leave a comment on this or one of my videos. Also, if you guys aren't already in our Discord, we've got a lot of stuff going on in Discord right now. There's getting ready to be a new painting competition. The theme is going to be red or pink, kind of like a Valentine's Day theme. So anything that's got red or pink in it, it can be for any game. That's going to be starting probably either later today or tomorrow. So we'll be opening that channel up. And also, there's a giveaway going on in Discord right now for an X-Wing promo for the Petranki Arena Ace. So again, we do giveaways and stuff in Discord as well, and contests and all kinds of cool stuff like that. Also, want to thank today's sponsor, Luxury Playstyle. You can save 15% by using code Crabbok VIP. Head over to luxuryplaystyle.com. Check out these new amazing tokens. They are amazing. You're going to love them. So definitely check that out. So let's go ahead and talk about this list. So I said I wanted to do Mandalorians as the kind of the basic crux of the list, and we're going to be using a field commander, so I'm not going to run an actual commander. So I'm going to start off with Sabine. Now, one of the reasons that I decided to go with Mandalorians is, you know, my buddy Sean plays Rebels a lot, but if you guys have seen some of my battle reports, his go-to commander and units are usually Jinn and Pathfinders, you know, and so like he's very much into that like kind of white dice, like the danger sense. Like I need a lot of suppression, it's because that's the only way to stay alive. And I thought, like, you know, let's get a little more comfortable with something different. You know, and I thought Sabine is a perfect character for him to run because it does a whole lot of things different. For Rebel players, it's one of those rare Rebels that has red defense dice, which is super rare, and defensive surge on top of that. Also, Sabine can run with a lightsaber. You know, so really strong melee characters aren't as common in the Rebels. Of course, you have Luke Skywalker, but Sabine. I mean, I guess you have Wookiees too, which are also good, but Sabine makes for a kind of like a half Jedi Mando hybrid, and that she's got jump, she's got gunslinger if she wants to shoot, and of course she's got nimble, you know, impervious, red defense dice, just and then the dark saber and all this good stuff. So we're gonna put Sabine on there, and she will get shot a lot. We're gonna give her endurance because again she's only got courage of 2. We're going to give her personal shield. Help her stay alive. We're going to give her our grappling hook because we've got burst of speed now, right? Like it's a real big thing. Grappling hook is going to help mitigate that. A really, really cool upgrade for her. I think is just going to be better and better over time. And we're going to give her the dark saber, which is just going to be a good thing to have. That's a nasty 5 dice melee attack. Also gives you Dauntless. Dauntless is really, really nice. And immunity to Pierce for melee, Impact 1 and Pierce 1. So really cool stuff. She's super awesome with this particular configuration. She just makes for a fantastic character. Plus, she's speed 3 with jump 2, so she's also great for getting objectives. We are going to also put Clan Wren with her, and this is another part of you know, this build for somebody who's playing Rebels and Pathfinders a lot. This is a different kind of unit, much faster, really focused on getting the objective in, but has firepower also, but different kind of setup. This is a unit that wants to stay really close to Sabine because of the retinue for Sabine Wren. Now they're going to get that free aim token, which is going to be really nice. You've got Tristan and Ursa Wren. Tristan has lethal 1, so again, you want to have the aim token so you can get that Pierce 1 on there. He's also a suppressive attack. You've got Ursa Wren, who has long shot, another good use for an aim token. Beef her up to 1 to 3 for her weapon, and she's going to be the leader. And of course, she has Dauntless also. Pretty groovy stuff. So, and I feel like this is also a unit that can combo into like Sean's particular playstyle. He likes to use Cassian and K2SO a lot of the Rogue One themed stuff. And one of the things that's so cool about that is, Cassian has that ability to turn around and give what is it, danger sense also to additional units. And like when you have red defense die and you're gaining danger sense on top of that, that is really nice. Okay, so I'm going to give these guys the jetpack rockets. Not one of those attacks you're going to use a whole lot, but it is a really nice long-range attack. There's 3 minis in there, so they can each roll that and be 3 red dice with impact 3 if they're all using it. It's nice to have some impact just in case you need it. And then we're going to put offensive push. Again, they're going to need as many aims as they can to, when they want to shoot, so offensive push will be really nice for that purpose. And of course, they have jump 2 and impervious and nimble and all of that other stuff. It's just cool, groovy stuff. All right, so we've got Sabine and we've got Clan Wren, so we've got some theme going right now. But I also wanted to change things up a little bit because one of the things that Sean does, and I think maybe a lot of Rebel players might do, is consider running Rebel Veterans. Rebel Veterans are just a really, really good option. With the coordinate, like one of the ways that I and Sean both like to run these guys is with the HQ uplink. We put the comm guy on there, HQ uplink, put the Mark II out there. You got fire support. You get activations every time you want. Fire support's just really fun for a whole lot of times when you've got to bring down a commander or a big unit. And I said, no, let's change things up and let's go back to other troopers. So let's start off with a fleet trooper. Just spoiler warning, we're going to put an Aa5, and that's where we're going to get our field commander. So I thought the fleet troopers would be good to be transported with the Aa5. This is still, like, the Aa5 is still relatively new, and so it's good to kind of have a good excuse to bring out fleet troopers again. Put the scattergun trooper on there, and I'll put the rebel officer in here also so that they have a higher courage value, because we don't want these guys to lose an action. And also Inspire 1 is going to be good. We're going to have the Clan Wren and Sabine Wren nearby, maybe. Very, very. It shouldn't be that hard because the fleet troopers will be hopefully getting transported in, and being able to remove an extra suppression is going to be nice. I think more so for Clan Wren. I think people will definitely want to take down Clan Wren. Sabine has endurance, so she will be able to get rid of suppression fairly easy, but Clan Wren doesn't, so they're going to probably need help from that rebel officer. So this pulls double duty because he still gets to shoot. You got like a really nice, happy, shooty, piercy unit right here. And that's also helping out Clan Wren. So I think that it works on multiple ways. And then we're going to go with Rebel Troopers. I'm going to do a single Rebel Trooper unit with just a medic. And the 2-1B medical droid. He's just there to heal. There to heal the Mandalorians. Heal Clan Wren and heal Sabine. Or either or both. And that's it. And this is our cheap one. And then after that, this is just an objective holder. That's the purpose of this one. We're going to have another big shooty Rebel Trooper unit. Kind of going back to the basics a little bit. The Z6 is just a great unit, and so we're going to put a Z6. Only 20 points for this amazing heavy. It used to be 22. It's 20 now. So yeah, Rebel Trooper. And we're going to put a couple other things in here. We're going to give this guy targeting scopes because they're going to aim sometimes, get extra rerolls with it. We're going to give this one fragmentation grenades in case we get close enough. And for interesting purpose, we're going to put, since we're going to have an Aa5, wouldn't it be nice to have some repair capability? I'll put an astromech in this unit. As much as I would like for this to be a perfectly offensive unit, I wanted it to have a little bit of support ability as well. All right, and that's going to be our 3 core units. And that's going to be all of the core that we add. We're going to have a couple of other things going on in here. So we do have... we want more troops on the ground, and because we're spending a lot of points on special forces, I'm going to put some more special forces out there. But I'm going to go with some rebel commandos. I haven't run these guys a while, and I'm not doing snipers. No, not doing snipers. I think we've got speed enough to get across the battlefield. I don't think we need to worry about these lanes. I wanted to instead do some saboteur snipers. This is just a kind of a fun thing because I feel like it's an opportunity to run something that neither of us have run in a long time. And hey, look, this proton charge saboteurs are pretty awesome. It's 3 dice. You got surge to crit, right? Blast and impact 1. It's a lot of dice, and you can get these all out all over the place. And so it's fun. You only have to keep 1 alive too, as long as you still have the detonate. And of course, you want to keep them both alive. But that's definitely a fun thing to do, and it's a way to get 3 special forces out there too. Maybe it's easier to activate Clan Wren that way because you have 3 core, but then you have 3 special forces. So that's a fun thing to do. But also, it's a fun thing. I think I've said that's a fun thing to do like 6 times already. But also, Sabine has her bombs too. And now you've got the proton charge guys. And so you've got like all kinds of bombs that you can do in this list. There's also something a little different. I know, like in my games, I haven't really done much with mines and charges and bombs lately, and this is a really fun way to change things up. And that's kind of the purpose of like some of this list building and some of the things that we have been we're kind of experimenting with, because it's fun to, especially if you have this stuff. And I know a lot of you guys who've been playing Rebels for a long time have proton charge saboteurs, because these were the first special forces they came out with, and so why not use them? All right, and let's go, and they've come down in price over the years. We're gonna add some vehicles too. We want some armor. We want some more hard-hitting stuff. We're only at 578 right now. We're gonna add an ATRT. ATRT for the Rebels is just a solid good option, especially when you give it that rotary blaster. It's just an all-around great option. It has surge to crit. It's already got armor, and it's got 5 black dice. Overall, great platform, full armor. It's gonna be hard to kill. It does only have the white defense die though. All right, so but if your opponent's gonna have to have impact or natural crits, and so it should last for a while. And then last but not least, it's gonna be our Aa5 Speeder Truck. This thing is super fun, and it's going to allow us a number of things. It's going to allow us to have a field commander. We're going to put Shriv on there. This is just really nice in this list. It can hand out dodge tokens, which is going to be really useful, and you may gain a suppression too. And in this case, we'll probably say no thank you to the suppression. But yeah, this will be really good for Sabine or for the Mandalorian Resistance Clan Wren, because they each have nimble, right? Clan Wren has nimble, Sabine has nimble. So these are people that are going to want a dodge token, and so that's like a great option to consider. So Shriv giving out a free dodge to somebody. Range 1 to 2 also. So he can move pretty forward. He's a big base. He can cover a lot with that big base. But we have the medic for the clan Wren and Sabine, but we're also going to put a backworld medic on here also. So we have a lot of healing. So granted, we've got this red dice, and we've got this insurance policy that even if the red dice and impervious and surge for defense and all this stuff and the dodge, if all of that fails, we still have the backworld medic and the regular medic. So we have our medic stuff like totally taken care of, and that's kind of why I wanted the R2, the astromech droid to repair our speeder truck, because even our doctors need doctors, right? So that's kind of the idea here. Now I want this thing to live, so I'm going to give it a gonk droid. So there we go. It's now shielded 2. Since this is one I don't usually run. Like a lot of times, I will run this one with the who is it? The tactician, right? A lot of times I'll run this one with the tactician. It might be a little bit better, but I felt like we wanted to try something a little different. I don't want to always run the same thing. And I think this is also going to be a big threat on the board, because I'm not done. We're going to put everything on here. I'm going to give it the nasty gun, the big nasty gun. That's right. The AG2G quad laser, 6 black dice coming from this thing with impact too. This thing is going to be shooting. It's going to be shooting, and that's going to be a really fun one. And we're going to put the onboard comms channel on this one, so this way he can issue an order to the units that he is transporting, because again, he's going to be transporting the fleet troopers, and it's only 3 points. So this way we're using our big heavy upgrades are going to be Sabine's, who's max upgraded, and the Aa5, who's max upgraded. Clan Wren has a lot of upgrades, and then that one rebel trooper is also max upgraded too. And that's going to bring us to 795. I think there's one other thing I want to add, and that's going to be duck and cover to each of our rebel strike teams, because again, they've got low profile. If they can get duck and cover, even if they are behind just a regular tree, they're gonna have low profile is like so much better now. So I'm like, let's try these. Let's try these guys again. Let's definitely try them. That is going to basically do it for this one. Well, we do have commands too. I think honestly, we want to run all of Sabine's explosions. Is going to be absolutely. And I like the graffiti token too. Help remove suppression. Things like that is going to be good. Inspire 1. on Sabine. Absolutely want that. We're going to be taking fire. Clan Wren's going to need it. I think in this case, I want to go with Sabotage Communications. Only issue one order. That can be nasty, especially if somebody's running Yoda or Palpatine and they do like their big nasty stuff. We can go with Turning the Tide here. This is going to fit very well with this build because we do have a support and a heavy unit. So you've got enough units to make this happen. They're going to gain Inspire 2, which is going to be super good. And covering fire is all right in this one, but in this case, I'm going to go with Assault because I only have 3 core units. So as soon as somebody dies, this is not as valuable to me anymore. So even though they can help get those dodge tokens, that's nice. I'd rather have the flexibility of Assault in this case. So those are our command cards. I think for battle cards, I didn't actually pick all the battle cards out yet, but I think any kind of objective I think is going to be very, very helpful in this case because of the fact that you've got such mobility. So things where you're going to be moving and picking stuff up, recover the supplies, things like that would be good ones for this build. And I'll put a link in the description below. This is a Tabletop Admiral that I'm using. So if you guys haven't already used Tabletop Admiral, it's an amazing builder. You should definitely check it out. Again, I'll put a link to their site and this list in the video description below. And that's this little Rebel Mando list. It's trying to do some new things. And so I'm curious what you guys think. Let me know down in the comments. Also, don't forget to hop into our Discord and keep this discussion going. I love talking Legion, love talking with you guys, and it's always a fun time. So, all right, guys, that's going to do it for today. I want to thank you all so much for watching. Big thanks to my patrons. You guys are amazing and help make this channel possible. I will talk to you guys soon. Don't forget that when the Force is with you, it's with you. But when it's gone walking down that lonely, lonely road.